Let's begin with something deceptively simple. You can eat the most organic, nutrient-dense, carefully prepared meal in the world, and if your body cannot properly break it down, it will not serve you. That's a sobering thought. Because digestion is not a passive process. It's not mechanical in the way we often imagine. It is biochemical precision at work. And at the center of that precision are enzymes, these microscopic, highly specialized proteins that quite literally make life possible. Enzymes are catalysts. They initiate and accelerate the breakdown of food into forms your body can actually use. Proteases dismantle proteins into amino acids. Lipases break fats into fatty acids. Amylases convert carbohydrates into simple sugars. Without them, food remains locked. Potential energy, but inaccessible. And there's something metaphorical about that, isn't there? Because in many ways, your life operates the same way. Potential means nothing without the mechanism to unlock it. Now here's the problem. Modern lifestyles strain our digestive systems. Highly processed foods, chronic stress, irregular eating habits, all of these reduce digestive efficiency. Stress alone can significantly suppress enzyme production. When you're in a constant state of tension, your body shifts into survival mode. And digestion becomes secondary. The result? Bloating, fatigue, inflammation, and a subtle but persistent sense that something isn't functioning the way it should. This is where natural enzyme-rich foods become profoundly important. Pineapple contains bromelain. Papaya contains papain. Fermented foods provide living cultures that support enzymatic activity in the gut. These aren't trendy superfoods, they are biological allies. They assist your body in doing what it was designed to do. They reduce the burden. They restore efficiency. And when digestion becomes efficient, energy becomes available. Clarity returns. Even mood stabilizes. Because digestion is not isolated to the stomach. It is foundational. When you improve digestion, you improve absorption. When you improve absorption, you enhance every system that depends on nutrients, which is to say, all of them. So here's the deeper question: if your body depends on enzymes to unlock the value of food, what mechanisms are you cultivating to unlock the value of your life? Support the systems that sustain you. Strengthen digestion, and you strengthen your foundation. And when your foundation is strong, everything built upon it stands taller. Now once you understand that enzymes are foundational, that they are the biological catalysts unlocking nourishment, the next logical question becomes practical. Where do you find them, and how do you incorporate them intelligently into your life? Because this is not abstract theory. This is actionable. Consider pineapple and papaya. They contain bromelain and papain. Proteolytic enzymes that assist in breaking down protein. That matters, particularly in a world where many people consume more protein than their systems comfortably process. Then you have mango and banana, which provide amylase and other carbohydrate-digesting enzymes, easing the metabolic load. Kiwi contains actinidin, another powerful enzyme that supports protein digestion. These fruits are not merely sweet indulgences, they are biochemical tools. Then there are fermented foods. Sauerkraut, kefir, yogurt, miso. These are living foods. Through fermentation, beneficial bacteria partially break down compounds in advance, essentially pre-digesting aspects of the food. In doing so, they enhance enzymatic activity and support the gut microbiome, that vast internal ecosystem that regulates immunity, inflammation, even mood. Ginger contributes zingiberine, aiding protein digestion while calming the digestive tract. Raw honey contains natural enzymes like diastase and invertase. Avocado offers lipase, assisting in fat metabolism. What's remarkable is not just that these foods exist. It's that they are accessible. You don't need an extreme intervention. You don't need complicated protocols. You need awareness and consistency. And here's where the philosophical dimension emerges. Small, repeated actions compound. If you add a serving of fermented food daily, if you choose fresh fruit over processed sugar, if you consciously support your digestion instead of overwhelming it, you are making a decision in favor of order over chaos. You are aligning yourself with biological reality rather than fighting it. Health is rarely transformed by dramatic gestures. It is shaped by disciplined, intelligent adjustments. The 12 foods we're discussing are not magical solutions. They are instruments. And instruments only produce music when someone chooses to play them. So the question becomes, will you treat your meals as mere consumption, or as deliberate nourishment? Because every plate is an opportunity either to burden your system or to strengthen it. Choose the foods that work with your biology, not against it. And in that choice, you begin reclaiming control over your vitality. Now let's take this one step further. Because digestion is not merely about comfort, it's about vitality. And vitality is not a trivial matter. It's the difference between waking up prepared to engage with the world and dragging yourself through the day in a fog of fatigue and irritation. Your gut is not an isolated organ system. It is deeply intertwined with your nervous system, your immune system, even your psychological state. There's a reason it's often called the second brain. A significant portion of neurotransmitters, including serotonin, are produced in the gut. When digestion is impaired, when inflammation becomes chronic, when nutrient absorption is compromised, the consequences ripple outward. Energy declines. Mood destabilizes. Focus weakens. Over time, resilience erodes. And here's the deeper issue: when your body is constantly compensating for poor digestion, it diverts resources. Think of it as running too many background applications on a computer. Performance slows. Capacity shrinks. You may not notice it immediately, but gradually you become less capable of handling stress, less clear in your thinking, less disciplined in your behavior. Biological inefficiency quietly becomes psychological vulnerability. But the opposite is also true. When digestion functions efficiently, when enzymes are doing their work, when nutrient absorption is optimized, the system stabilizes. Energy becomes more consistent. Inflammation decreases. The immune response strengthens. And with that physiological stability comes psychological steadiness. You think more clearly. You act more deliberately. You tolerate stress more effectively. This is not an exaggeration. It's hierarchy. At the base of your personal structure lies biology. If the foundation is unstable, everything built upon it wobbles. But when you fortify that base, when you nourish your gut with enzyme-rich foods and respect the mechanics of digestion, you create structural integrity. And integrity matters. Because you cannot aim high if you are perpetually exhausted. You cannot shoulder responsibility if your system is chronically inflamed and depleted. Strong digestion supports strong action. Strong action builds meaningful life. So don't dismiss this as merely dietary advice. This is foundational strategy. Take care of the system that fuels you. Strengthen your digestion, and you strengthen your capacity to meet the demands of existence. And when your body functions in harmony, you are no longer surviving the day, you are prepared to confront it.